Righto, let's dive into a cracking October adventure in Switzerland. Now, if you've ever dreamt of mountains so sharp they look like they could cut the clouds, lakes so still they're like giant mirrors, and towns that feel like they've been plucked straight out of a storybook, then, mate, you're in for a treat. Switzerland in October is something else entirely. It's that perfect sweet spot where the summer crowds have buggered off. The weather is fresh but not freezing, and the landscapes, well, they're about to knock your socks clean off. October here is like nature showing off. The leaves turn every shade of gold, red and orange. The air has that crisp, clean mountain smell, and the whole country feels slower, calmer and more personal. You'll find festivals popping up in little villages, autumn markets loaded with cheese and chocolate, and hiking trails that feel like they were made just for you. But here's the real kicker. Switzerland isn't just one vibe. Every region's got its own personality, so travelling around in October is like stepping through different worlds in just a few days. First stop, we've got to talk about Zermatt. This is the famous village under the mighty Matterhorn. You know, that mountain you've seen on Toblerone packets. In October, Zermatt isn't packed with ski tourists yet, but the snow's already started dusting the peaks, making it look absolutely magical. The hiking trails here are unreal. Think alpine meadows, tiny wooden chalets, and the occasional herd of cows with bells around their necks. Plus, the Gornergrat Railway is still running, and trust me, that ride gives you views that will have you grinning like a kid at a lolly shop. Next up, we're heading to Lucerne. This city is the kind that makes you stop mid-step just to stare. In October, the lake sparkles under that autumn sun, and the old wooden chapel bridge is framed by golden trees. It's postcard stuff. You can stroll through the old town's cobblestone lanes, grab a warm pretzel from a bakery, or hop on a lake cruise with the snow-tipped Alps in the background. It's relaxed, it's pretty, and it's the kind of place that makes you feel like you've accidentally wandered into a painting. Now, if you're chasing the ultimate autumn colours, you've got to hit Lugano down in the Italian-speaking part of Switzerland. Mate, it's warmer here. The air smells faintly of chestnuts roasting in the street, and the lake is surrounded by hills that glow red and orange. You can take a stroll along the waterfront promenade, explore tiny piazzas with cafes spilling onto the cobbles, and even duck over the border into Italy for a cheeky gelato. In October, Lugano feels like summer's last hurrah. Then there's Interlaken, the adventure capital. By October, the wild summer crowds have eased, but all the adrenaline-pumping stuff's still on offer. You can paraglide over the lakes, take a scenic train up to Jungfraujoch, the top of Europe, or just enjoy a hot chocolate with a view of those massive snow-covered peaks. And if you're into hiking, the trails here are top-notch in autumn. You'll have views over bright blue lakes framed by forests that look like they've been dipped in gold. If you want to mix in some culture, Basel is the go. This city sits right where Switzerland meets France and Germany, and in October, it's buzzing with art fairs, markets, and autumn festivals. The old town is crammed with medieval buildings. There are museums galore, and the Rhine River is lined with trees that are just starting to blaze with colour. It's also a food lover's paradise. Everything from rich Swiss fondue to French pastries and German sausages. And we can't forget Montreux. Sitting on the shores of Lake Geneva, this place has a bit of a Riviera vibe, even in autumn. In October, you can wander the lakefront with vineyards turning golden up the slopes behind you, visit Chillon Castle for that medieval fairy tale feel, and if you're lucky, catch one of the local wine harvest festivals. The sunsets here in October? Absolutely unreal. The lake turns pink and orange as the day winds down. To wrap it all up, Switzerland in October is all about variety. You can start the day in a snow-dusted alpine village, spend the afternoon wandering through golden vineyards, and end the night by a lake in a city that feels like it's been frozen in time. The weather's cool but not freezing, the food is warm and hearty, and the scenery is so good you'll run out of space on your camera before you run out of things to snap. So whether you're chasing mountain adventures, lakeside chill time, or just want to eat your weight in cheese and chocolate while soaking in the views, October in Switzerland is the trip of a lifetime. Pack your warm jumper, bring your appetite, and get ready for some of the most jaw-dropping landscapes you'll ever lay eyes on. This isn't just travel. This is Switzerland at its finest.